Now we're going to make an iris folding kimono, and we're using these designs here. This is the main design, and from that design we've designed all these different background papers that look lovely. We're also going to be using that was set 19. We're also going to use set 2 of the template for the iris folding. Now what you need to do is print off the main page like that, just thin cheap paper, and just position it over the card that you want to make the template from. Just pop that to one side, then you cut through it, and then it leaves you with this. Now that, don't throw away, because you could do a iris folding in reverse and have it as a stand-up card. Inverted or reverse, whatever. Anyway, you've got that template there, and I'm sure there's lots of different, if you watch videos, you'll see lots of different ways of using a basic template. But this is what we're interested in. I've taken that away now. That's come out of there, that goes away. So now you've cut through the card, and then you take another sheet and put that underneath there like that. So I've just used some masking tape either side at the top and bottom just to keep it exactly where you want it. Now you can see here you've got all the different numbers, and this is the way that you do it. Start with 1, then number 2, then number 3, then number 4, and then are you getting it? Yes, get it, got it, good. So that's the top bit there. Now you could put other colours in there, red or what have you. In fact, I think, just thinking on the hoof, I'm going to put a nice little mandarin gold collar. So I've just nicked a little bit of gold card here, and I'm going to start by sticking that as number 1. See, this is chaotic crafting, thinking on the hoof.
Just to put you right on one thing.
What?
You said Mandarin, which is Chinese. This
Okay,
is Japanese.
okay, whatever. Don't they, what are those collars called then?
I've no idea.
Okay.
A collar.
Very technical. What they're called Mandarin collars.
Well, maybe they are, but I don't know if the Japanese collar.
Anyway, this one's got a collar in gold, because it's very posh. So that's number 1 covered. I've just made the option there, just using some gold card. I can introduce other gold cards, silvers, whatever I want. Now, I've got the background papers, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, large, medium and small. And what I've done is cut those into strips. And basically, you cut them into strips using a scalpel, palette knife, a scalpel and a ruler, metal ruler. And then you just fold these over. You want a nice crease down there. So once you've folded them over, you just give it a good flattening. You want to flatten it. And I've got quite a few already cut out here. As you can see, I've got some small, got some medium, and I've got some of the large background papers just folded. This is the fold that will be seen. You don't want to see the folded, the crease, the open bit there. It'll all become apparent.
Yeah,
don't worry. Shut your face. Right, so they're going there. So here's my design. So basically you're working in reverse. So I've done number 1, now I'm going to do number 2. Get you, matron. So I'm going to decide, I'm going to put what? I'm going to do the large background paper there. Just roughly figure out how long you want the piece of paper. There you go, that'll go on here. And if you're very clever, you can match up the patterns and everything. So I've just got a little bit of masking tape, and it's just a case of following the pattern in reverse. And you're sticking them down. You've got the numbers, what goes next, etc., etc. And I'm just sticking that one down. So that's number 2 down. And I'm using the same design for this one. Is it big enough? I think it is just. I think that'll do it. That'll do. You can go on there. Waste not, want not. And again, just a little masking tape. And what I'm going to do is do the large there. Then next one I'm going to do the background paper, which is medium. Then I'm going to use the small. And then just watch as I build it up. Now, as you can see, I've covered step by step all the different sections. I've left this one in the middle to show you what I'm going to do there. So when I turn this over, that's the rubbish side. When I turn it over, you get that fantastic kimono effect. You've got all the layers there as well. So I've taken that away, you've got a big hole there. So what are you going to do, Alan? Well, if I hadn't just thrown it away, show you what I'm going to do. Got a piece of the background paper. I'm just going to turn it round so I can see it properly. I'm just going to layer up this over the top to fill that gap and just decide what looks best. I think I quite like that. So without moving it too much, I'm going to turn that over and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. So this is not iris folding, this is sticking it down folding. You create it the way you want it to be. Now you could have put a piece of card there, coloured card, gold card, but I think these background papers, you can really choose what part of the design you want.
I don't care, it looked lovely on my wall.
You're not having it? Really?
Mm.
You'll have to have a meeting. So I'm lining that up. You can shut your face for 1 second and let's just stick that down. I'm happy with that. Don't forget with this glue you've got a little bit of wiggle room, so if you're not quite happy with it, but I am happy. So there you go. There's my finished kimono using that template set 2.